Hey guys, hey! How you guys are doing? Is you guys doing? Because today is Friday and I just got home from the gym and hanging out with my friend. I am having a blast. Today we did a lot of floor exercises, a lot of leg lifts, a lot of bicycling, and in the sky we did a lot of using the balls. I told you guys the other day I love me some balls. Did a lot. I wish I could I miss being able to show you guys, but then again, I really don't have the way or the time to really go through all of the exercises I do with them, and then they don't really want to be on camera, so that also poses a problem for me. So you just have to, believe what I do, girl. Oh, it's amazing. Let's see here, hold on. I'm gonna look at my watch. So at least I've had 6,000 steps, which is not so much, but I mean, it's a lot more than I was getting doing nothing. I also found the spin bike today. You'll see a little excerpt of that. I even ran. I did. We were doing sprints, me and the little girl that we're hanging out with, her niece. I say little girl because she's 14, so I mean she's a little girl. And I even did sprints. I was able to do back and forth 3 times. It was amazing. For me anyway, it was amazing. That is probably the furthest I've been able to run ever. It was just really cool, and I look forward to kind of being able to keep that going, you know what I'm saying? So I knew that we needed to kind of switch things up. It's better for us to go early in the morning instead of going like more in the afternoonish, because it got really busy, and then there was a lot of people, so we were kind of having to vie for the time. I'm really, really happy, guys. The working out makes such a huge difference in my life. I mean, night and day, the kind of happiness I have compared to not being able to work out and kind of just sitting in the house all day and kind of brooding over my situation and things that are going on. Yeah. It's actually a really big deal for me, and I'm really excited to see what the rest of this time until unfortunately I move with her, and then I will try to figure out a way to be able to at least see her on Fridays, or because that's her day off. Maybe she could come to Roseville and pick me up, and I could spend the weekends, or you never know. We'll figure out something to do, because I don't want that momentum to ever stop. But I know that life changes, and unfortunately, I know for a fact when Matthew's gone, I'm gonna have to move. Probably sometime January or February. I'm gonna try my best. But yeah, that stupid medicine makes my nose itch. And oh no, I got really emotional today because we stopped to help somebody who happened to have a mental issue, and it was definitely, it weighed on my heart really hard, because it was 104 degrees today, and this person was out in the heat, and it was blind, and it's really hot outside, and our friends without homes. You should really think about how blessed you are. When you start complaining about your situation, you should really sit back and think, I have air conditioning, I have a roof over my head, I have mostly fairly decent health. I have a wonderful husband. I have insurance. I have access to the medications that I need for my mental illness. I have tons of food. I might not have a ton of money, but I do have money in the bank. You know, when you sit and think about your situation and then all of a sudden you're like, you know, woe is me, and then you think of how awful some people have it, you can really start to appreciate your life. And I think for me, that's like one of the most important things, is that I need to be more humble. I need to be more thankful for the things I do have, and I need to give back more because it makes me feel better. So that today was something that I knew in my heart of hearts was something I needed to do, and it felt so good afterwards. And of course, you know, I was all crying and stuff like that. Nose is the only part that itches when I take this medicine, and meow, meow, meow. I don't know, I just, you know, when you do something and you don't expect anything back, and you do something and, you know, it just warms the inside of you and makes you feel good about yourself. Like, that's what this situation was for me, and I was so incredibly thankful. My arm is tired from holding this camera. So yeah, I'm drinking a ton of water. This is number 3 for me today. So I've already had 80. This will be 120, and it's like, yeah, it's not even 4 o'clock yet. So by the time I go to bed, I'm hoping to have at least another. So this one and then another, which would be like 160. And that's okay, because I definitely sweat like a ton. My body has been craving fruit, and I think I talked about this yesterday, but I can't remember. So today when I go to the store, I'm going to be buying more bananas, probably some apples, strawberries, blackberries, maybe some kiwi, pineapple. I want fruit. Yeah, that's what I want. My body wants fruit. It wants me to eat fruit. I came home and had a banana. It's fantastic. My body really appreciated it. So, you know, I know that lots of you are doing keto. I know lots of you are doing super low carb. I also know you guys don't work out the way I do. Probably. Maybe you do. I don't know. I don't go to the gym with you. But right now, I am listening to my body. It wants water, and it wants fruit, and it wants vegetables, and it wants healthy food, and that is what I'm going to feed myself. And I'm going to keep working out and building muscle and continue to try to become healthy. And eating nothing but meat and cheese every day is not healthy for me, and I don't want to do it anymore. So, you know, as much as I would love to see the number 300, I don't want to get it that way, because it doesn't make me feel good, and it doesn't make me have all the energy that I have right now, and it doesn't make me, you know, my skin feel good, and it doesn't make me feel energized and awake. And you know what I'm saying, like eating all that fat, even though, you know, I please understand when I say this kind of stuff, I am not telling anybody how to eat. I'm not telling anybody that what you're doing is wrong. I'm not telling anybody that you shouldn't or should or have not or need to or don't. I'm telling you what works for Nirvana and what Nirvana wants to do, because this is my channel and this is my life. So I'm not asking anybody to change your life. I'm just telling you what works for me. And I do have to say that over and over again, because I get so many people who, you know, become incredibly butthurt when I say something that goes against what they believe. And of course, that's all you, boo-boo. But I don't want people to think that just because I don't do something or I don't like something that I'm telling you that you shouldn't, or that I'm even judging you. I'm not. So, all in all, right now my body wants fruit. I'm enjoying fruit. I don't know, what I'll feel like later. But right now, every time I have a piece of fruit, which yesterday I had like a half an apple because they were huge. And then I had a banana. I felt great. I felt like I had that banana when I first got home, and I feel fantastic. I don't feel weighed down. I don't feel sluggish. But, normally, Saki, no. 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 Okay. So, what was I saying? Squirrel. Dang it. Damn. Noise is itchy. Ooh. Oh yeah, so usually I would come home and I would get meat and cheese and maybe some lettuce and stuff like that. But like after I'd be done eating it, I would just be kind of, and I don't want to feel like that right now, so I'm not. And this video might not make a whole lot of sense, and I really, really despise my nose itching today more than anything. But that's just a common side effect for the type of medicine I take for my pain. A lot of you have asked me how my hip and back are doing. They're painful. They're painful every day, but am I going to let that stop me from living my life? No. Am I going to let that stop me from going to the gym? No. Am I going to let that stop me from, building more muscle and toning my body and feeling really good about myself? No. No. Because I'm finally getting back into a place that make me feel really good. And I think that's kind of the only thing I need to worry about right now. When my hip starts to hurt, whatever I'm doing, I stop. So, I know the difference between pain and being sore. So that is something that I have to always look at. Same thing with my back. Like, I can kind of tell the difference between being sore or pain, which means to stop. And I don't take my pain medicine until usually an hour or two after I get home from the gym, mostly because I want to feel what my body's like, and I want to make sure that I don't have any injuries or anything like that. And plus, I don't like taking medicine that makes me a little slower when I'm going to the gym in the morning. So I just take my Wellbutrin and some of my vitamins and stuff. And then, hi baby, how are you doing? I love you. I'm almost done. And I just take my vitamins and then I get up and go. So I usually have a shake in the morning for my breakfast. Usually like a protein bar on the way home. And then, like I said, I had a banana when I got home, etc., etc. So a decent lunch and everything. So I think that's it, guys. I hope everybody's having a great start to their weekend, because it's Friday, baby. And Friday means my husband don't work the weekend, which means that life is awesome because I get more snuggles. All right. I love your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Oh, crap. I'm recording. Oh, woo! There she goes. One hand. Like and subscribe.